if
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Cock Talk. Yeah, we're back. And it's Thursday night, 10 o'clock. Only place to be is right here on YouTube. Hit that like, that share, that subscribe. Bloody hell, Jess, we've only just started and we got comments already, lads. Tell you, they're a bit eager, aren't they? Yeah. You know what it is? It's them not trolling us, bro, because they're seeing all the peas that's getting spent. You get
mad.
That's what it is.
They're
That's why they're trolling us. Look at the first comment from the Man United agenda. That man must be hating. The hate is real out here, bro. Good evening, doctor. How are we doing, sir?
I'm well, man. I am well. I'm wondering if I hadn't been ambitious enough for my FIFA career mode because, well, like in real life, we're moving mad.
We'll find out, bro. We'll find out. Good evening, Stoney. How are we doing, my brother?
I'm good. You know, Artie, I think this last few days has been about me trying to justify why other teams and sorry, I'm talking about in like the WhatsApp groups, right? About people who support other teams saying why we haven't been sanctioned for PSR. And I'm trying to explain to them, do you know how much players we signed last season? Do you know how much revenue our elite club generated from last season to this season and what we also accumulated in terms of financing this season? So we'll give an example. We won the league, Champions League, and we also had a new shirt sponsor. So what I'm saying is we have got at least 500 mil stacked in the bank, nothing to do with it. So I'm just saying that is like a flat base, RT, like nothing to do with it. Like, people are trying to, people are getting frustrated like we're moving like Pablo Escobar. I'm saying, you see, when you support an elite club like Liverpool, we're not like a Chelsea or like a Man United or like a Newcastle or any of these other small clubs. Man's got the money there on stock. So,
but Stone, you know what as well, Stones? Like, see on that point, right? And it's what other fans have to accept, yeah? We've seen the pros and the cons of it from the viewpoint of we're probably like one of only 5 clubs in the football pyramid that are fully self-funded. Our owners don't give us nothing. So whatever we spend, we generate. Like, there's no owners like Arsenal, the Cronkies about 2-3 years ago loaned the club about 150 million pounds for him to finance certain moves. Like, obviously Newcastle City owners doing a madness. Whatever we spend is what we earn. So everyone,
and you know what? Thank you. And I'm so glad you say that. And I'm saying for anybody who's tuned into the show, we are like AG Online at King's Cross. Man's not carrying away nothing. We got the bag, and we're showing you that we're moving differently. What I'm almost really, really, really happy with, and I know Artie, you're the host of the show, so I know at some stage you'll get involved in it. So I'm just going to mention quite briefly some of the conversations that I've been having offline is how on earth are Liverpool able to generate this revenue? And as I mentioned, nothing to do with PSR. We didn't spend any money last season. So I'm talking about what we would have had in the bank from last season and the season prior to that. We basically got 3 seasons worth of revenue.
Well,
and then we're here.
Because if you think about it, we'll probably end up with a net spend of maybe somewhere between 150 to 200 million pounds top end. So you divide that over 2 seasons, we're basically averaging 75 million pounds per year net spend. It's nothing.
Thank you.
It's nothing. But what it is, our people have just been strategic. Man said, we're new in the game, or I should say, like, we're new to the club. We're not going to rush things and try and get deals over the line just to sign anybody. We're going to wait. we waited, we saved, and now we're doing the mad thing, innit? And it's not our fault that our boy was able to win the Premier League without signing nobody. That's just it's just good recruitment.
It's a beautiful thing. Man is out here wearing like 1990s naff and old Versace. And we're moving like we're at the moment we're like Balmain. So them man are hurting right now.
Levels. So we spent 16 million last season on Chiesa, and that was it. We made sales. Winning the Premier was 180 million to our coffers. Our Champions League run was 80 million to our coffers. We got the new shirt deal. It's about another 80 million to our coffers. So there's always been peace generated because we've been winning stuff and we've not been spending like that. But we've also made good sales and made good money off players that we've sold.
Yeah.
Well, so we've got the money.
And also as well, bro, if you think about it.
So yes, the money has stacked up. I'm getting calls from my wife's uncle all the way in Grenada. He's a Man United fan asking me about, hold on, you lot buying another player. What's going on here? Man, you lot don't get relegated. Blah, blah. Yo, bro, I'm like, bro, why are you watching my team? Watch yours, bro. Don't watch my team. You get me? Don't watch my team, bro. He's phoning me
also as well.
We're going to get relegated. We're going to get a worse punishment than Man City. I said, nah, bro, we're all good. Our finances are all good.
Well, yeah, like we're all self-funded, but also as well, we've added 16,000 seats to Anfield in the last 5 years.
There you go,
and about 10,000 of that's all corporate as well. So, like, we've been moving quietly to grow the club for a period of time.
Yeah, man.
It's just that now these men are ready to act, and they're acting like it's boss level.
We played what's known as the long game.
Yeah. And you know what, Doctor and Artie, right? This is something that was presented to me in a different group, a Liverpool group. I hadn't looked in it so I'm just going to present the conversations that were placed. All right. So there was conversations in previous years about the way in which our owners were spending or not spending finances. Right. So I'm just looking at collective. We've been able to not move from Anfield, but increase the capacity at Anfield. We've been able to move to a new training ground, which is elite. We've been able to be quite conservative in terms of the finances that we are paying in terms of transfers and player wages. We've now got to the stage where we're saying we're shelling down. Like we're not talking about Vegas money. We're talking about Riyadh season money. Yeah,
this is it.
So it's like it's almost as if I'm thinking, did our owners do the rope-a-dope? We're in terms of saying,
hold on, Stoney. What money did you say?
We're talking about Riyadh season money.
Oh,
wow.
Yo, them shake there, yeah? The shake. The shake, man.
Henry, bro.
Henry shake, yeah?
I'm telling you. Shake W. Henry. Don't mess about, bro.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Yeah, the shake, bro.
Don't mess about, bro. Don't mess about, yeah?
Babe. Crying. Real kids.
We're serious around here. We're serious around here, baby.
Little things. And you know what's wrong? You know what's wrong? What's happening about it?
Wicked.
Like, I know man will say, yeah, like you get nothing for a second. But technically, that's not true. Now, we know Klopp could have won more than what he did, but the reality is we got to 3 Champions League finals under Klopp. 1 we won, 2 we lost. Like, reaching Champions League final, that's generating money, innit? So for a prolonged period of time, we've been generating big money. Stadium gets done, more money comes from that. So we've been really building the club over a period of time, man. So it's just what it is, people, man.
Well, we got to the quarterfinals this year, and that was 80 mil.
You see it there?
So you get to the finals.
Plus, remember, we finished top of the group stage as well. So I don't know if that was extra money, but the winning.
Yeah, that was the way it was.
Money. Yeah, no,
goes out Mark Foster. Definitely is happy times for us. Krez is just showing off now. This time he's in Rotterdam. Last week it was St. Lucia, now he's in Rotterdam.
Jesus.
Yeah. Can I have a word, mate?
But you know, RT, I'm saying creds. If you put on creds, I'm not being bad mind, but HR, MRSC is gonna be coming for you, know, brother. Them monies has to be taxed, you know, bro.
Yeah, hey, be careful, bro. They said now, if you leave the country more than 3 times in a year now, bro, they're gonna be looking into your finances and everything.
Mad.
Yeah.
That's what's happening. That's what's coming in now. They're gonna start looking into your finances and seeing how you are able to support leaving the country more than 3 times in 1 year. Doesn't matter if it's for work or whatever.
Yeah.
They're looking into your finances. That's the thing that's coming out. Since Dr. Play Career Mode, we've been spending the money.
Whoa.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And you know what it was like CW, Doctor's actually got like a little coding system. He's got like hack mode. Like I remember on Football Manager on like and I've still got it on my my little PS console. You can do like a shake takeover, and that's what I think Doctor's got here. You know?
Yeah,
he's got
and they give you endless
you know what it is, Jones? You see my thing, yeah. I try and be realistic, innit? So I had a TK. Isak was then on the market. I've sold a TK to then get Isak. But it's like in real life, we're looking to have both, bro. Like in my career mode, I was like, this is not like realistic. So you know what I mean?
But you know what? Even on last week's show, this is me saying something quite foolish. So I know we were in the conversation of getting Ikatike, and I was saying, wouldn't it be interesting if we managed to get both? So I'm saying, presently, if we were also, and you know, I'm saying like we don't know what other clubs are being interested in terms of a package for Isak, but I'm just saying, right? If we manage to get Isak as well, the league is locked down. My only issue is on the fantasy league, you can only get 3 Liverpool players in. Peak. Absolutely. If we get Isak as well, shut down the football league.
Well,
there's going to be a problem.
I'm going to send a massive shout goes out to Desby. It's good to see you on Tuesday, bro, even though regarding the circumstances. Always nice to catch up, man. Yeah, I know. Stoney living back his old dreams in his naff now. Yeah, Twitter will close down if this carries on. I'm telling you. Big shouts goes out to Dio. I don't believe we've had this one before. Leave my Steve's name out your mouth. You all right?
Boy, Cody, boy. It's Cody. The man finally decided to come true, boy.
All right.
Poverty magic, boy.
I was listening to a football finance expert today. He said we could duplicate our spending so far and still be within the PSR guideline.
Thank you, and that's the point that I was saying. We can actually spend a minimum of £500 million, and we would still be in the regulations of PSR.
That's a 3-year cycle as well.
Thank you, and that is excluding whether we sell any players. So that's whether we are in a position to sell Nunes, you know, Elliott, Endo, XYZ. So imagine we're being linked to all of these players and we've got 500 mil to spend and we're still nice. There has to be a bigger picture here, man. Like something's working and this is brilliant.
But this is the thing about being self-sufficient. We were never going to have PSR problems because we're only spending what the club generates. So
exactly,
we can't have PSR issues. Like it's just physically impossible. It's just impossible. Like you get me? There's no overdraft at LFC. No overdraft.
So you know what? It's like
there's no overdraft. There's just your salary. In, out. Money spent.
So can I say something like? Remember, listen, years ago when the Maroons did what they needed to do in Jamaica, and I know RT, your family and your heritage is from other islands in the Caribbean, but when the Maroons did what they needed to do, it was like we were self-sufficient. So
Yeah,
we
of
need to
course.
be calling Maroons LFC now because, like, we're not dependable on nobody right now. We got our own peas there, you know.
Never have
You see me?
And so, and even on that, right? Under the way football governance is, yeah, one thing that clubs, that ownership can do for the club is they can invest in infrastructure. But with our owners and the stadium and the training ground, they didn't even do that. So the stadium came out of the actual club's profits. So even with the infrastructure that they could have done for us, they didn't. So we're fully self-sufficient. Infrastructure, playing squad. The man's having to settle right now, man. When everyone was saying Liverpool ain't spending no money, like we've just been wise, isn't it? Like, you don't have to spend for spending's sake. When you check it, right? From when we got from that season when we nearly won the quad, we signed what Diaz that January. We then signed Darwin, Cody the following January. It's basically been dry since then.
Yeah.
And then we did the midfielders last summer. Was it last? No, sorry,
They
2
weren't
years
even
ago.
MVP.
Yeah, like 2 years ago. And think about it. From when we went in for Caicedo, right? And this where it's funny because when my fans were saying, "Oh, like it was just PR, like it wasn't a real bid," or that kind of nonsense. Because we went in for Caicedo, didn't get him, and then we just signed Gravenberch and Endo after that. So that's 50 mil that we spent on those two, but we bid what 110 for Caicedo.
Yeah.
So all that money was there.
All that money was there.
It was there.
Yeah.
So yeah, fans have to just hold it now, man. Have to just hold it.
That's
Just
right.
hold it.
Cred said he's clean like FSG. Let them look, mate. We'll find out, bro. We'll find out. So we're gonna say a massive welcome to Anfield for Hugo Ekitike. Finally got that deal signed on the line now. So Isak hasn't handed in a transfer request, but he said to Newcastle he wants to explore his options about moving away. So if we do, by any chance, get them both, because the looks of it are Chelsea are not interested. Arsenal have just bought Gyökeres. What do you call it? Man United are not in the race. So it is really down to us. We're the only ones who have serious.
City got Haaland, and everybody spent
Haaland, yeah,
£100 million.
And they're under pressure anyway, so they need to keep their backside quiet. If we do get them both, gentlemen, how do we then line up? How does our team, our starting 11 line up? Or does one of them have to hold bench? Can you play the both of them together? What would it look like?
So big up my brethren Stephen Balogun, Pitches, who during the week said he thinks that Ekitike might be the replacement for Luis Diaz from the viewpoint of he's the one that can be moved between left wing and the number 9, and essentially might be like a rotational player, but not necessarily first choice 9 or first choice left winger. So yeah, it seems like we have to believe that Isak would be the main 9, and then like a TK would then rotate and play 9 and then play left wing, and maybe in some games or in certain situations they might be both up front, like match status. But I guess in theory, yeah, I couldn't necessarily see them both starting through the middle. But then we might create a shape where in some games we have 2 up front and it's rotating between Mo, Cody, Etike, and then Isak as well. So who knows? You know, Scott's a tactical genius, isn't it? But I think in theory it will be either or. But Etike will get minutes from the left wing or as a number 9.
Stoney, how would you see it going?
I think either way is still going to be healthy for the club. I still believe, and I'm saying this, and I'm just going to put it out there. I don't want Luis Diaz to leave. Right? I'm just before I extend on what I'm going to say. I don't want Luis Diaz to leave. Right? I think if there is any club that's going to make a bid, I think it's likely to be Bayern Munich. But I don't want him to leave. Either way, if we do get Isak, bearing in mind Premier League, FA Cup, Champions League, and the League Cup. We're still going to be involved in 4 cups. So if it's something we get Isak in addition to all of the offensive players, everybody's still going to be healthy. And I'm confident in addition to what Doctor was saying, it's going to work for us. I still believe that Mo signed a 2-year contract. I think what's going to happen is after the first year, Mo will move on, and we'll be able to get a whatever transfer fee for Mo. So I think in terms of all of the players we're bringing in, we're looking at a 2-year cycle. So yeah, bring Isak in, bolster our squad, and let us dominate. I'll welcome that. I'll relish that, to tell the truth. And then, I'm very confident that Slot will be able to create systems, singular, not plural, where all of these players will be able to feature and flourish. So I'm looking forward to that. And even frame back to RT, if we think of like years back, there were a lot of teams who were able to have 2 players in certain positions, which meant that they were going to be pushed to whatever cups or, whatever they were involved in. We are an elite club. We should be in that conversation. So, you know what? Let's go and get Isak, and let's go and make those players be extra hungry to make sure we're running things for the next 10 years. That's how I feel anyway.
And Stone, you know what I was saying to like in a couple of groups this week, right? I feel that as an LFC fan, like we've had to endure in it. We've had to sacrifice. Like we've had to eat hard rice and cold chicken in it. Like we had to see like the Diomeds and the Koncheskis and all these dead ballers over the years. Like we've earned our moment. Even in the Klopp era, and Klopp, no shade towards you, but in 2023, I was having to watch Henderson and Milner stink out the place in the midfield, starting every game. So now I deserve to see a bit of elite quality competing and being picked on merit. That's all I wanted. Good players being selected on merit. Henderson shuffle, guys missing, like it's gone in it. So I feel we've been through it in it. Arsenal had Wenger doing all of his genius things. We had Houllier, who should have been doing equally comparable genius things. And Carragher made a good point that came up this week in one of the group chats. Liverpool spent the same money on Nick Barmby, Emil Heskey, as Arsenal spent on Henry and Pires.
Wow.
So Arsenal fans, you had your moment where you were killing it. We had to just sit there and be humble and just accept it, innit? Now, lads, it swings and roundabouts, boy. And as that brother said from he does a DR sports show, was it? It's been 20 years. Boy, it might be 25 years, Gunners. You had your time.
Difference is, we were still nicking a trophy here and there. They ain't.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
But bro, they got like
it just
a little cup here and there.
But Artie, they got apparently one of the best managers in world football. I think he's top 3 highest paid managers in world football. Super Mikel Arteta. So I don't want to hear it really. Like these man rate this guy, innit? So set pieces, inshallah.
Yeah, we'll see. Big shouts goes out to Anthony Herbert. He says, "Big up, lads. I've got to say, I think you guys have made some top signings. I think Liverpool is winning the league this season. Now pass me the stick bucket."
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Don't worry, man. Don't worry. It's not a done deal just yet. It's not a done deal. But this is one of the things that we have to look at now. We are going to be under immense pressure now.
Slot wants it.
We make all them signings, and especially if we do get Isak, we are going to be under immense pressure to produce the goods. That is 100%.
I think it is. I think it's a mindset shift, right? From the viewpoint of, I think Klopp, in all of his genius, I think he proper liked being the underdog, innit? Whereas if you remember Slot after we lost, was it the 3rd game to Notts Forest? Was that our 3rd game or our 4th game? I can't remember.
Yeah.
He came out and said quite clearly, Liverpool Football Club should not be losing at home to Nottingham Forest, innit?
We shouldn't.
he laid out the gauntlet of the high standards that he expects. So I think between him, Edwards, and Hughes, like they're not on the underdog thing no more. Like, let's puff out our chest and do our thing. Like, there's no more we've got to hustle and we've got to scrimp and scrape. No, like let's push the club like to its limits and try and achieve, man.
Well, Mark has just said that he's hearing reports that Isak is heading to Liverpool. As Liverpool have agreed 130 million fee plus performance bonuses with Newcastle. He would earn 280 bags a week.
Jesus!
If this is Mark, I beg you, Mark, don't do this, Don't do this. Please don't. Because I'm just, listen, I just want to see that yellow bar. That's all I want to see from Fabrizio Romano. Once he comes out and starts talking, then you know it's gospel. You understand?
So if we sign Isak, I feel we're only going to have 5 first-team forwards, and then the 6th maybe either Rio or Bendo, or maybe just Rio. So you got to think in it. Diaz clearly wants to leave because of the whole contract issue. I'd rather he stay like Stoney. So we got Diaz to go, Darwin to go, Chiesa to go, and R.I.P. Jota, and big respect to him and his family. However, you have to believe as well that we would have had insurance for Jota as well, right? So whatever that payment would have been, so Jota in obviously his tragic death, there will be money that's come from that as well. That obviously we would need to replace him. So there's money, man.
Chris is actually talking about what you were saying about him coming off the left. Was Ekitike the Jota replacement?
Yeah, possibly.
Brilliant.
Mark is saying,
I
believe he was, man. Yeah.
I just don't think they would
believe that.
leak that in it, like, because I guess no one wants to replace a dead player in it. But yeah, in theory, I think Chris is right. And Jota wasn't necessarily always the main number 9. Obviously, he was on the slot, but yeah, it's mad.
Hugo, Isak, Salah as our front line.
I think Cody will start this season. I think Cody starts this season.
Chris says we should play a 4-4-2 to piss Newcastle fans off. Power play, Isak and Ekitike. Hold that. It's true.
But you know what? That's mad. I think even in terms of if we're in a position to obviously have the acquisition of Isak, it allows us to play in such a variation of formations and tactical approaches to this season. It just caused an absolute madness. And I'm going to be honest. I usually try to hide my emotions, and I'm saying quite humbly, I feel very happy going into this season, and that is the only truth. I'm not one to be chatting heavily, and
that's the vibe.
But
humble but gas.
And Doctor, it's one of those things. Like, I'm in, in a lot of different groups and XYZ, but when it's nice seeing the fear of other people who support other groups, and it's almost as if they give you energy to say, well, yeah. Without me saying anything, they already know that we're going to be like causing a conversation next season. And that's the one thing that I feel very, very, very happy with. And we deserve this. I don't
truth be told as well, right? The truth be told, I actually think we're going to sign another winger as well. I can see us going for that and Fofana.
I don't know. Listen, right now, I would rather that we get Isak and then get Gahey.
Thank you.
But that's happening. So I think Gahey would be the next signing afterwards, but I think Fofana would happen as well. Because if you think about it, right, there's going to be a high probability that we would have basically gone into the new season with like losing 4 different forwards for different reasons. Obviously, Jota, RIP, Diaz. It seems like he wants to go. Chiesa, Nunes. That's 4. So not to say that we need to replace all of them. And obviously Harvey's probably going to go as well. But it seems like Wirtz's place as Harvey is like a number 10. And obviously Dom's now going to have to play out spare at times. So yeah. So what's that? Cody, Mo, Ekitike, Isak, and then probably one more, and then that's your 5, and then maybe Rio. So I can see like one more coming in as well, lads. Isn't that? It's mad to think it, I know. But boy,
that's
that's
carried on.
been like a generational
Doctor,
run,
that's
boy.
carried on bad. That's carried on
Mad,
bad,
bro.
That would
bad.
be absolutely nuts. It's over half a
Yeah.
team, bro. Man's looking
Yeah.
at right here. So yeah, when Salah leaves for the African Cup, Gakpo, Hugo, Isak.
Or even Frimpong plays right wing. Or
Yeah.
if we do get that and Fofana, then he plays there as well.
So lineup until Champions League and other cup comps start, one will be benched or rotated. It's talking about the 2 strikers.
Do you know what I don't mind about that? We've mentioned it on numerous occasions. Liverpool FC are an elite club, and we are in a position to make sure we have 2 elite players in each position. So I don't mind, and I've got no concern who would be. And I'm just saying, and I'm only mentioning it because Desby's mentioned this. Desby, respect, by the way, right? When we mention about bench and rotated, we're talking about a squad. And it may be that at a particular time you're ready, and at a particular time that the coach thinks that you're ready. But the collective is we're looking about retaining and winning certain trophies. So whether somebody plays 3 or 5 games in a certain competitions, but at the end of the season we win a trophy, that's healthy for me. So I don't mind that. And I'm saying Slot and the players at this current stage seem to buy into saying we need to be dominant, and I'm on board with that, man.
Honest thing, man.
Okay, so we've been talking about Luis Diaz, and the talk is that Bayern confirmed making a bid of 70 mil. So apparently they're not willing to go to the 80 mil that Liverpool want, but there is talk of them. We knock back the 70 mil. We talk of them pushing to 75, but we're holding out for 80. If they come up with the 75, gents, would you take it?
Yeah. To be fair, I'd take 70.
Okay. Stoney, would you take it?
Yeah, I would, as long as Diaz puts some of that money in my bank account. But yeah, no. But no, I would. I did mention RT at the beginning of the show. I don't wish Luis Diaz to move on, and the only reason I'm saying this, I still don't think that we've seen the best from him. He seemed to be a player who does the assist before the assist, and I still believe that there's more to come for him. However, if the finances from Diaz means that we bring in Isak, and it means that our club long term is healthy, it hurts me to say it. Then Diaz moves on. We get the finance. We bring in Isak, and we run the Premier League and every other competition that we're involved in.
Listen,
it's one of those things.
I'm taking that, bro. He's 28.
Yeah,
I'm taking that.
Listen, I would rather kept Diaz and given him a new contract personally, but I can see the sense in not doing that. But I just think the moment you don't give him a new contract, like he's been on a relatively low wage in comparison to other people like for a long time, it's going to make sense that he's going to want to push to move, and you can't blame him, man. Like a guy of his quality can't be on, like he can't be on that type of wage.
No, man, so, you can't be on less money than Connor Bradley and Tsimikas.
Yeah, it's madness.
And I wonder if with the injury of sorry, what was a young player for Bayern Munich who got injured recently? Their offensive player,
Musiala.
Musiala. Yeah. So I think they were saying short term, 4 to 5 months. Short term, right? 4 to 5 months. So if you've got somebody who you'd be able to, no problem, sir. If
Prince.
Back for training, sir.
Prince is like London Transport.
Thameslink, man. That's your new name, Thameslink.
Sorry, Stoney, you were saying sorry.
Yes,
That's okay.
yeah, Stoney, they so rudely interrupted you. Go on, that was so interesting what you was going to say.
No. No problem, sir. Firstly, thank you and welcome to the show, Prince. We missed you, sir.
Well, I feel that you miss me, Stoney. But I'm not sure about them two. Them two.
No.
Friends, I always miss you, but I thought that we had missed you when you had missed your normal slot.
You literally
10
missed
past
me.
to like 25 past, didn't it? Like, so like, yeah.
Right, ladies and
I'm here, guys. I'm here. Hey, come on, man. Proper Jamaican heritage, innit? May soon come. What I'm to you. How do you know I've got Jamaican heritage without me saying I'm Jamaican?
For real. Just look at the time he turns up.
Man. But sorry. So my chain of thought was saying with Musiala injury, they Bayern Munich could almost say, well, look, Diaz is the next person that they bring in, and I still believe that he can play the inverted forward and complement the system that Bayern Munich and the manager wish for him to be able to implicate. I don't want him to leave, by the way, but if we get the package, then I suppose it's just football at the end of the day, innit? So
plus he can also play up front as well, and then if we'll see up because Thomas Muller's also gone as well, right?
Yes.
So you're looking at like Kane can do the whole false 9, potentially even number 10 in certain games. So can Kane drop into the 10, Diaz go into the 9 for the pace and stretch. So yeah, you can see why they want him. Yeah, for me it's a shame to sell him, but I just think with what we are proposing to do, yeah.
If you're not going to up his wage, give him a new contract, up his wage, let him go, man. Let him go. It's got to be.
And 70 mil is a brilliant deal for him.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is.
You know, the club might be thinking, though. We paid for his dad's ransom, though. You know, like
someone else said that.
Just saying that.
Yeah,
he said that still.
We paid for his dad's ransom. No, we did.
I
like, you know, so. For real, man.
He said that still. That's why we said to him, no new contract in it. Like we already gave you 10 mil for the ransom a couple of years back. So settle yourself.
Behave, man.
So, okay. So, Preds, I'm going to ask you now. 70 mil from Bayern. Looking there, Liverpool rejected 70 mil. They want 80. Bayern are only prepared to go to 75. If they offer the 75, you letting Luis Diaz go?
I love Lucio. I think he's done fantastic for Liverpool. However, the way with Liverpool going on in the transfer window, being so aggressive, I do believe that they have a plan if he does go. So to answer your question, I'd be quite comfortable allowing him to leave for 75 mil because I think Liverpool are being so active and aggressive and dynamic in the transfer window that I can't help think that they've got something ready to come in and step it, and if not only just ready, but probably younger player as well, which will then see the average age of the team come down, and I think you've got maybe 10, 11, 12 players who can probably play for Liverpool for the next 6 years. So yeah, so for me, 75 mil. He's made his noise about him wanting to go. If he wants to go, so be it.
Okay. So, Chris is saying you can't rotate Isak and Ekitike. I don't think Ekitike works on the left wing. You'll be like Havertz on the wing. Whereas Mark says, I watch a lot of Hugo Ekitike in the last 2 weeks. A lot of his work is off the left wing, coming inside very much like a Salah. Interesting.
Yeah, I think there's different types of left wingers, right? You've got the person who stays on the touchline, and then you've got a person who looks to drive in the field from that. So I can definitely see him driving in the field, but the reality is his carries and his dribble stats are like super impressive in it. So whilst it's not his best role, but you can see him doing a very good job from there. And look, I was saying this last week, right? I want some height in the team. I've been saying this for the longest. I want some height. If you're giving me a 6'3" forward who can play left wing, and Isak's what, 6'3", 6'4", happy days.
Yep, definitely.
Also, as well,
I think Frimpong will replace Mo because he plays that position for the national team.
It's a great shout, Desby. It's a great shout because I think maybe
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't be against it. I'll tell
rapid
you.
Because another one of my receipts that came through, and I did obviously mention it in the group, and people laughed at me when I said about Bosley playing right back. Bosley playing right back, right? Okay. Just throwing it out there. Just throwing it. Anyway.
Hey, I give you flowers on that one. One.
For real, he did call it. He did call it. He did.
But I think, yeah, who knows where Dom's going to play throughout the season, but it does seem like Dom's probably going to move around from maybe number 8, number 10, right back, maybe even covering Mo in certain games, but certainly right back, number 8, number 10. And I think, yeah, like if the team looks balanced playing that way, then maybe Frimpong plays more from the right wing than what we expected, if that makes sense, especially if Bradley maintains his fitness. And the one thing about Slot that I do like, right, he does, although he's very creative himself, he does look at other teams and think to himself, you were good against us. What can I take from you, or what could I do to counter what you do?
Yeah.
And he was very, very, very complimentary about Chelsea when we played them, especially at Anfield. And Chelsea have been doing that fullback, going from left back but into attacking midfield a lot. So maybe that's what he's earmarking for Dom to almost counter what Chelsea do. So Dom starts right back, but rather than going into DM, goes a bit further forward. So yeah, you can see Slot doing something, but yeah, like I think like we're stocked, man, and Frimpong right wing makes absolute sense. The guy, he's rapid, bruv. Rapid. Man plays football like he's running to carnival, bruv. Like it's just there's no hesitation.
Someone did say after watching him, I think it was against the Preston game, and that they said that they can see that he's going to be doing a lot of that. He's going to need that pace to get back. He does spend a lot of time going forward, so he needs that pace to get back and cover. So it's like Konate's going to have his work cut out again for him. You know what I mean? Must be thinking, all right, got rid of Trent now. Let's bring in a proper right back. But no, now they put in Frimpong. Somebody who looks like he's going to go even further forward.
I guess the difference is though, Frimpong, is a lot quicker than Trent, and actually wants to chase back. Like, let's be real, that Trent's gone now. We can be honest about it. A lot of time with Trent's going to be bothered, isn't it? Because in Trent's mind, I'm Pirlo, innit? And Pirlo ain't chasing back, innit? Pirlo, you just get him the ball with his feet and he just sticks in the game, innit? Like, so yeah, you can see in Trent's mind, tracking back, like that's not for me, innit? That's not for me.
But the thing is, I think because we play so a lot more controlled football rather than the old way of kind of 100 miles per hour rock music style, we're a little bit more cultured, a little bit more methodical, and it's one of those. It's all about timings and triggers. And yeah, he's going to be bombing, but I think it's going to be a case of when the ball's not on his side, it's probably going to be he's going to kind of be dropping in a little bit centrally in midfield, or he could be going out and helping Mo, because I think Mo requires a little bit more help, because Trent with Trent and his ability, he could kind of play anywhere, couldn't he? Like he can go anywhere, but then with Frimpong, I think when he's on his side, he's going to go. I should imagine when it's not on his side, he'll be in a position where he'll be able to stop any counter attacks or anything like that. So, and like I said, our passing is more structured and more methodical. So, it's all going to be about timing, I reckon. So I think we'll be all right.
This one, man. You see what they've been saying about our new owner? I knew Shake. Shake WJW Henry. Yeah?
Yeah.
Come out.
Shake W.
Yeah, but this is ain't this like it's nuts, right? Because this is something that we've been, as Liverpool supporters, we've been calling for this for like been asking for something like this, an outlay to be put out for so many years, and now it's actually happened. It's like whoa. It's like yeah, we like, and we can actually spend more. And again, all plaudits must go to FSG. All plaudits for like the way they're going about their business is just nuts.
According to Paul Joyce, there's another 300 million to spend. But in the chat, I don't know where they're not getting their sources from, but Mark and Chris are talking about it's more like 500 million left that we got to spend if we need be. But here's one for the Arsenal fans. Let that one sink in.
Mad. So
was that for training?
No, for the
Arsenal played AC Milan and had 22,000 spectators. Liverpool's opening training session in Hong Kong.
Yeah, 25.
Let that sink in, yeah.
Do you know what? Those gooners are shameless, yeah. So I must have seen a post, must have been online, and they built up the game against AC Milan of 2 European superpowers in it. And then someone said, how's it 2 European superpowers in it? You won no European trophies, bruv. Like, settle yourself in it. Like,
how does
he's
that
won 6 or 7. Like, he won 0 in it. Like, settle yourself in it. Settle yourself.
How does that work?
Yeah, these guys.
Well, Chris said he'll take that Diaz price all day long. Yep, already a profit.
Well, if you think about it, so what? Diaz cost us what, 35 or 40? Was it 35 rising to 40 or something like that?
35 or something like that, yeah.
So we would have made double our money back on that if he goes for say 70 or even more. But from a accountancy viewpoint, he's been at the club for what, 3 years. So we probably maybe only got a book value left to pay on Diaz of about £10 million, maybe. So if we get 70 for him, we're probably looking at like 60 million in profit from the actual account. So quids in.
Definitely. Gonna send a massive shout goes out to Amit. My Cropology mates. Big shouts goes out to you, Amit. Des B says Diaz wants to go, but I don't understand why we don't negotiate to keep him. If not, then get the best price and sign Fofana as a replacement. I'm sure that's what Doctor said earlier about Fofana.
So I don't know. I do understand why we're not looking to give him a new contract. So on the basis of you're 28, you got 2 years left. Yes, we can accept that it's super low for your quality, but yeah, like we're being ruthless now. I don't like it for Diaz, but I get it, man. Also, apparently, I see online as well that Simone Inzaghi has told the officials that Al Hilal to prioritize Darwin Núñez.
Yeah.
So get, what's that, 60 mil?
That's another 50, 60 mil there.
60 mil for Núñez?
Yeah, because if you think about it, if you got, say for instance, Diaz goes for 80, you got Núñez goes for 60, then you got
Harvey Elliott.
You got Harvey Elliott, who's probably going to be what, in the 40s?
40 and 50.
40, 50. You got Chiesa, Chiesa as well, who's how much do you reckon? So they're alone, that's what, nearly 200 mil?
Ben Dowick might go 25, 30.
Yeah. So when we're saying about we can possibly spend 5, like it's actually true because we've got money to spend. Furthermore, if we then sell on these players, because a lot of them are coming into their prime, they're not like over the hill. They're good prime football, Premiership footballers. So yeah, I can see that. I can see it. If we spend 500 million, then yeah, it's just a case of enjoy the dream.
Trust me,
enjoy it. No, you're saying,
enjoy it.
Sit there and watch the Koncheskis and these guys stink up the place, man. Like we've seen it when we could have signed the Nelka and we signed the Off. Like we've had to endure. Like I remember
Yeah.
Houllier looking at the camera, bold face, and telling Liverpool fans that I have signed the new Patrick Vieira, but just bigger and stronger. And he gave us Salif Diao. Couldn't pass the football. So I have endured, innit? I have endured. I've done Exodus. I've done the Israelis being bondage under the Egyptian government, innit? This is my time now, innit? I have had to endure.
Yeah.
I've had to endure, bro. This bread couldn't pass a football, but was billed as being Patrick Vieira, bigger and stronger. Then we had the new Zidane and Bruno Shady. Lads, we have deserved this, innit? We have deserved this moment.
I remember seeing a video when someone was talking about like we deserve this money, like as Liverpool supporters, we deserve this because of imagine the team that Roy Hodgson put out.
Paulson and them man there.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Paulson and Jay Spearing and these guys. And like look, Spearing, local guy, big ratings to him, but come on, man.
There was a European game we played. You know who we had in goal? Brad Jones.
Yeah.
Jovanovic and these man.
Yeah. Daniaga was all right, but mate, we were dead. We were dead.
Wholesome.
And so having that squad, Paul, like you say, Paul Kontelski, remember Andre Wisdom was playing them.
Raw.
Like Joe Cole. Remember
Wisdom, you know.
Yeah, Joe Cole was there, like Christian Poulsen, who was rubbish. Like the players that we had under Hodgson was just, mate.
And remember,
we got battered. Yeah, we got battered left, right, and centre, mate.
Remember, Wisdom, because he was a young player as well, was having to play fullback. We had Wisdom at centre back, an average centre back. Well, the Liverpool standards are poor centre back. Sorry, Wisdom, but I think you would agree. Having to play fullback, like we've endured chance. Like we've endured.
We've had our time, man.
Come on, man. Andy Carroll in there, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Bayern offered Diaz 350 grand a week.
Makes sense, bro. That's
it's definitely been turned.
Yeah, of course. But that's kind of money that he can demand, right?
Of course. So Gay, Rodrigo, and Isak is still actually possible.
I can't believe that Rodrigo's possible now.
Curtains.
I can't believe that's possible, surely, but who flipping knows, bro?
Nah, I'd have to pinch myself and make sure I'm not dreaming.
Yeah.
This would be too much.
This is something that you do when you're playing one of them FIFAs or Pro Evo, isn't it? And you're getting all these bad man players in. Yeah, you go in cheat mode and you're like, yeah, these players, like again, like I can't not see Liverpool. I would buy in Rodrigo, Gay, and who was the other one? Isak.
Nah, I don't think we'll get all three, to be honest.
Same. I think it'd be Isak, Gay, and then like a young winger, personally. But who knows? Who knows? But yeah, lads, listen, man, we have deserved this.
Amit says he thinks that Diaz has probably reached his ceiling with us.
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay, so next point of business is Konate is now saying he wants to stay. He's been offered a deal, 180 grand a week plus bonuses. Do you think that's enough to keep him?
That bloody well should be.
Yeah, I think he was asking for was it 200 before? So probably we went in for about maybe 130, 120. So 180, that seemed like a fair compromise.
I think so.
I think, yeah.
180 plus bonuses?
Yeah, 180 grand a week. And then you got to think about win bonus, clean sheet bonus, bonus for winning in Champions League. But like, it all adds up. And 180 million, he's got the opportunity to play in this exciting side with an unbelievable manager. And he's got a partnership with VVD, who he's continually learning off. Like, this deal is priceless. He's 20, what hour is he? 24?
Yeah, about that.
He's 24. He's he's 24 years old. Like he can probably play another 2 years, go into his prime, and look, if he keeps improving in X, Y, and Z, then I very much doubt it will be very difficult for us to keep hold of him. But right now, if I was close to him, I'd say, look, 180. Let's take that. Let's build on it. Let's get another champion, get another title under your belt, get another European title under your belt.
Question. If he didn't have 12 months left, do you think we still offer him that deal?
If he had 12 months left?
I'm saying if he didn't have 12 months left, do you think we still offer him that deal?
I would say, yeah.
Okay.
I would say, yeah. I think he's deserved. If everyone wants to get paid, he's asked. This is how it goes. They ask how much, you say how much you want, and then it's about negotiations. And I think also you got to look at the bigger picture as 24-year-old, and now he's looking at the players that are coming in. I think it's a no-brainer for me personally. But hey, Ibu's got his own mind to make, isn't he?
Yeah, well, let's hope, gents, that it gets sorted. I really do want him to sign.
Come on, man.
I think that partnership is only going to get better.
Agree.
I think it's only going to get better, to be fair. And last season was one of his best seasons when it concerns with his fitness-wise. So, yeah, hopefully that's out the way now and he can stay fit and form a formidable partnership. So yeah, that'll be great.
Also, as well, I feel like with Trent gone, like without wanting to be bad, but he will have less to do this season because let's say, for argument's sake, that Dom does end up at right back, right, but then comes into midfield. Dom's having to do Trent's running from number 10 last season, so Dom's gonna have less running to do anyway. He's more positionally aware than what Trent's gonna be. If it's if it's Frimpong, he's gonna be sprinting back. Bradley's got a brilliant work ethic, so I do think Kanate will probably have less work to do this season than he did last season.
Yeah, no, I fully agree. I fully agree with that. I fully agree. Andy Robertson has been made the new vice capo.
Question: does he get made vice captain first part, and does he stay if obviously the unfortunate tragedy of Jota doesn't happen?
Good question.
I think yes, because I think he's a very, very good player, but also a good influence behind the scenes as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say that would have still happened. I would imagine.
Yeah, he's one of them. He's one of the mature heads, very level-headed young man. You know what I mean? So yeah, and he does seem to be one of those ones who is quite involved behind the scenes as well. So yeah,
he's a club man, isn't it?
Do you know who's one of the most interactive behind the scenes as well? Kanate.
Yeah, Kanate
is that guy.
Yeah, he's a joker. He's wicked.
He's a proper joker. Yeah, talking, I mean, to everyone.
Yeah.
Not like he's got a little bridget or a click. He's to everybody.
Yeah.
He is that guy, man. He is.
Frimpong looks brilliant as well. But again, this isn't by Frimpong.
Yeah.
He's a great character as well.
Yeah.
But again, this isn't by accident, in it. We clearly look at the players' characters when we're looking for like to actually sign them, man. It makes sense. But you're right. Kanate is he's like a galvanizing force, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, if you notice behind the scenes, the two biggest voices is our two centre halves.
Yeah.
A man said, David.
You see?
Hold on.
You see?
Right.
This is it, bro. This is it. Like, and we were so frass at one point in time, and as Rafa said, isn't it? He could only afford to have a good starting 11. So imagine that we had Torres at that point, world class, one of the best strikers in the world, maybe top 5, top 3, depending on how you see it. And then his backup was Ngog. Come on, man. Like, lads, we deserve this, innit? We have walked the desert waiting for the savior, innit? Like, we've endured, innit? This is our moment. Like we're
It's
out of
our
bondage.
moment.
Like, we're out of bondage now. Because he's right.
Yeah.
Ngog, hot trash. Ah, hell, come on. Some of the things that Brendan Rodgers was doing as well, spending £20 million on Joe Allen. Oh, get out of here, man.
What the world? The world shabby?
Oh, get out of here.
I think we should also sell Simicast.
Yeah. But you know what? Simicast is also a lively character in the squad.
No, he is.
Super involved,
He is.
innit?
But to be fair,
Super involved.
he will be surplus to requirements, to be honest.
Yeah.
Kirkes is going to be a starter, and Andy Robertson has been made vice capo. They're definitely going to get more game time than you.
I don't think he gets game. So, do you know what I would say? I think in a normal season, I think he would definitely be gone, or one of them at least. We're not going to have 3 left backs. But I wonder if the club have thought to themselves, because of what's happened with Jota and the need to preserve squad harmony and morale and spirits, that potentially characters like Simicast, he won't play much, but adds value to that, maybe kept on if he's fine not to play much minutes. Because I just think it's an unprecedented situation to be in. Absolutely. And but I wonder if they'll be as forceful in moving him on. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe they will be, but I do just think maybe they might be slightly different this season.
Yeah. I just think, you know what? Just get him off the wage bill, to be fair.
Yeah, agree.
I'm not even so big on the transfer fee. Just get him off the wage bill, man. There's no point, because there's no point in just sitting there. I think just get him off the wage bill. Remember, we've also got Gomez. So if it's to happen, you can cover on that side. So what's the point? So surplus to requirements, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Go West Ham, man. West Ham will take you.
Yeah, and I did see obviously Robbo played centre back first half against Preston, right? And I think Costas might have played centre back in Stoke game. So you don't want to see that.
Chris,
you don't want to see that.
What's the point?
Yeah.
Because he cooked Greek kebabs or something. We can get a fee for him. See? Yeah, man.
But he's Mo's brethren, though, isn't it?
Yeah. He is.
Yeah, I just think that maybe this year they may be a little bit flexible with certain players who they thought add value to the collective. They feel that this season might be the one where actually, an extra wage bill isn't the world's worst thing, like in the context of what's happened to Jota.
Yeah.
There's B says, do we keep Endo?
Yes.
Chris says, yes, we do. Endo like that person who's good around the house.
Think of Endo, though, as much as he is a brilliant character and he's great for the dressing room, but when he gets called on, he does a good job.
Yeah. He's the
closer, isn't it? The closer.
He's Harvey Specter.
Yeah, there you go. Like, he does it well. He does it well, man.
Harvey Specter, bro. The best closer in the business.
The best closer money can get on TV. Harvey Specter.
I'm telling you. Yeah, mate. Nah, he does. I don't mind him staying.
Same.
Midfield cover, that. Yeah, I don't mind that. Because when you look at central midfield, you are looking at Curtis, you're looking at Endo, Grav, Dom, McAllister, and probably Works as well. So yeah, with all the games that we got to play,
man.
I think,
Then it seems like Trey will probably get some minutes in some of the cup games as well.
I would like to Rio as well.
Yeah, I think Rio will get minutes still.
Yeah.
So it's about time as well that we have, you know what, that new young superstar coming through who bursts into the team, is able to play from a young age.
Yeah.
So it's some regular games. I would like to see that, rather than us always. It's nice to go out and buy these big players and whatever, but it would be nice if we could nurture someone and bring them through. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Yeah.
Plus as well,
At
I
least,
think.
like one. I'm not talking like 2 and 3. At least one. You can say,
Mm.
yeah, this guy here. Yeah, man.
Watching the Stoke game. I know it's only Stoke, and we're playing behind the doors and the Preston game. Naomi, is it Naomi?
Yeah, Trey Naomi.
Trey Naomi. He looked stronger.
Yeah.
Physically, looked stronger and more assertive of himself. Mm.
He looked like a super talent for me, man.
Yeah.
Super talent.
Yeah.
And I can't wait. And he connected.
I think both of them
really.
are.
Yeah, they're both are.
Both of them are.
Yeah. And if you think about it, in the Stoke game, Florian Wirtz linked up with both of them, like for Rio's goal. Wirtz just effortless. He's one person. I know we're talking about youngsters, but I can't wait to see Wirtz play. I really can't wait.
Maestro.
Yeah, man. Conducting the game.
The touches.
To think of him feeding man like Isak and Ekatike. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
You know these guys can finish, not like flipping feeding Darwin.
Isak's numbers might be nuts because works in between the lines, the vision, the intricate play. The guy, I just think this guy is and this is the worst thing. As much as we're getting, not the worst thing, but the most exciting thing. Obviously, we're getting super excited about Isak. In my opinion, probably the best all-round number 9 in world football. In my opinion, a TK, maybe one of the best young striker talents in world football. But it's almost recognizing, as great as these guys are and might be, it's going to be Wirtz's team. Like it's going to be Wirtz's team. Like he's going to be the person who we're going to look to facilitate and to make it all happen. Like, it's basically his team. Mad, it's nuts.
Yeah, because I think it's revolved around Salah and VVD, more so Salah kind of team around him, and I think he's the next one in line, isn't it? And it's brilliant that we get him on board now because he can still kind of play with Salah, the likes of Salah, learn off Salah, and then obviously as time goes on, you're right, the players that are coming in now, ultimately it's about the bigger picture, and these players are there to facilitate Wirtz's ability, man. Because like the touches I know it was only Stoke City, but the touches and the movement and the positions, it was effortless.
He's good. Like he really is just a genius. This is the point. He's got 22. You got to think he's a 22-year-old who's been consecutive German footballer of the league. I mean, of the year, 2 years running at 22. Come on, man. Like,
that's mad.
It's levels, isn't it?
Stone, you have a good comfort break, mate.
Bro, listen, I do apologize. I had to reset my computer. I had to put on my VPN and move away from the adult sites that I had and clear the cache.
Jeez, boy.
Yeah. You get enough malware when you go to them sites, bro.
It's too much, man.
It's amazing what people get up to in the four walls of their home, mate.
Listen, what you do in your spare time is up to you, mate. You know what I mean?
There you go.
So Saturday, AC Milan. And then Wednesday, you got Yokohama. Then Athletic Club coming up. It's time to see what these boys are. You know what I mean? Get some fitness in them, boys.
Hi, man.
I really want to see these boys start running out now and start peppering these teams. You know what I mean? Start sending out a message, even though it's pre-season. Right, people are still watching and saying, "Right, these guys ain't slipping up."
But you know what? One thing that's quite interesting, Artin, is you've mentioned about the pre-season. I know we've only played, pardon me, one so far, which was the Preston game. I still envisage when we play against Milan and the other pre-season games, I still think it's going to be like 45 minutes, one team, and then a complete changeover, 45 minutes, another team. I just think it's going to be more of like a fitness. This guy, CW, Mark, you're a troublemaker, you know. Goodness gracious. Mark, I'm over. Listen, we're over 50 here, you know. You can put us man in hospital, you know.
Oh, man.
So he's a troublemaker. So I think it's about you're right, game time, fitness. And I still believe that whatever games we're going to be able to be playing, it's going to be first half, one set of 11.
Yeah.
Second half, one set of 11 as well. But yeah, I agree with you. I think it's all leading up to the Community Shield against Crystal Palace on the 10th of August. And then we'll see how everybody features for our first game against, is it Bournemouth?
What day is that Community Shield?
On the 10th of August.
10th. Oh, yeah, and then our first game is on the 15th.
Yeah, with Bournemouth. So I think it's all about game time. Really, game time, match fitness. I think I know everybody's got the access YouTube and XYZ. So we've been able to see some of the training opportunities, some of the adjustments. What's my guy that's coming from the Dutch Van Bronckhorst?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've been able to see some of his new tactical approaches, fun game time, professionalism, and listen, Artie, I'll just extend on what you were saying. Everything at the moment just looks really positive. We'll speak when we come off air about the little competitive situation that we've seen between Salah and Diaz. We'll speak about it when we come off air.
I heard about that still.
But I think it's good. It's healthy. It's definitely healthy. We're at this current stage. Preds is in a wonderful position where he's the goalkeeping coach for his specific high-level club, and he would have been able to see some situations where players are high invested in make sure your game time level. These things will actually happen. So I like those things as well. It's not about game time, because as soon as Bournemouth starts, it's about 3 points.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not rubbing no man on their back and tickling their earlobes. It's 3 points.
I
need
want
to be ready.
Some licks as well. Trust me. Yeah. They need to get a good beating, man. Seriously. Need them to
I'm surprised no one went in for Semenyo, Surprised.
Surprised at who?
That no one went in for Semenyo. I'm super surprised, man.
Where do you envisage he would have featured? So I'm just giving an example. If we had been linked with him and we had been in a position to acquire his acquisition, where can you possibly have seen him featuring in our current setup?
So he's best from the left, right? But he can play right. So yeah, he's somebody who I would have considered before, but obviously I didn't realize we were going to be this ambitious. So with the players that we've been linked with, then yeah, I wouldn't see him for us right now. But I just think, like, if I think about Arsenal, right, and they spent 50 on Madueke, Semenyo is better than my man, easily. I think Semenyo right now is better than Martinelli, personally. I think he starts for Arsenal based on their current options. I think he starts for City as well. I think he's better than Doku, or I think he's at least got better end products.
His end products is
yeah. Who else is there? Chelsea signed Byron Gittins, big talent, but I think he starts for Chelsea.
They're going to be a problem with him.
Yeah, they are still. They are. So listen, I think he's a good player, man. Semenyo, I'm surprised he's still there, man. Spurs as well. Yeah, I think he's cold, but no, he stayed, man.
How old is he, Semenyo?
Maybe like 26, maybe?
About 26, 27.
Mm.
About billions. He sounds like one of our owners, mate. Great chat, lads. Thank you very much, sir. Yep. And talking about that, Chris said he thought Semenyo to Spurs. To be honest, under Frank. A man said KSI is better than Madueke.
Oh,
You're really mocking, fam. You're really mocking.
yeah, that's a hard one, isn't it?
I'm glad they bought him. I'm glad. Anyway, good luck to them.
Hard one.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, it's an odd one, isn't it? It's an odd one. But no, what it is
I
though.
was quite surprised by that.
You think about it. How many wingers are 6 foot? And you know my man likes to set pieces, isn't it? So
Yeah,
say less. Say less.
Yeah.
Basketballers are us. So yeah.
But yeah. Okay. So, gentlemen, the way that we're moving, by next week we'll have some more transfer news turn up.
Yeah. Well, we might try and sign R9 next week. It's mad.
We'll have a whole we might have a whole new 11 by next week. The way that we're moving, I tell you, it's great stuff.
It's so good, but enjoy it though, man. Enjoy it because
our Sheikh J.W. Henry. Big shouts goes out to you, bro. I'm telling you, you're loving life right now. So do remember, my people, hit that like, that share, that subscribe. We will be back next week. It's all about Cock Talk. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Only one place to be. Right here, gents.